GM, everybody. It's the weekend. Why am I working? I should be out there having fun, right? We work so hard during the week. I want to show you something really exciting that especially people out there that enjoy studying alpha accounts on Twitter or on X, I guess it's now called. I need to get used to that. I think you're really going to enjoy this if you're a research type, or if you just like to find, alpha channels to follow. I mean, this is the perfect tool for you. And I've just kind of started getting to where I'm using it more and more because, as you know, I use Nansen almost exclusively, and it's done very well for me. I'm going to continue to use it, but it's very important to continue to add to your tool set, right? And this will allow you, this one here, Moni Discover, is going to allow you to get into plays earlier, and I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to show you a project here in a second that could get going. Hopefully I can get the video out quick enough. But first, let me show you just a CHILLGUY CTO, this one that went a crazy amount. Let's just look at it real quick. And first of all, this is the page that you kind of look at all the data. You can even use this for free, but it's going to, let me show you the difference here real quick. So here's the difference between the free version and what I'm looking at. So it's right here where you pay crypto, but you buy a subscription down here. So you can only see a certain amount of these influencers and alpha hunters. So, you could use it for free at first, or you could just jump in, with both feet. But I just wanted to show that there are some free features with it, if you just want to check it out first. So the thing that I want to show off here is how powerful it is as far as you can use your alerts to alert you when smart money or smart wallets, or sorry, not smart wallets, smart X accounts are starting to get interest in a particular project. So like with just a CHILLGUY CTO, it did like a, 300 million, 200 million market cap, something like that. People were made millionaires off of this token, and Moni found it extremely early, and I'm going to show you. So here we're starting on the 24-hour, the amount of followers continues to rise. But what we want to find out, just like we would with Nansen, we want to find out who was following it first, because those are the people we want to follow in the future, right? And so what you would do is you go back a month, and look how it's just flat. I mean, a CTO, if you don't know, is a community takeover. Some group or person decides that they want to revive a project that they think it might do well. And it turned out this was a good idea for them. So they bought up supply or did some kind of deal with the original owner that might have had some supply to give them. And they took over the project and advertised it. And so here's the first, let me see if I can hover over that. There's the first two smart wallets or smart X accounts that followed it back on 15th of November. And so if you want to know, who did that, you want to know what accounts those were, you can just click on it. And so this is your study, right here, you're doing all your study, your legwork, right? And you can follow them. So now I'm going to follow these people. Oh, wait, I've already followed them, sorry. So you'll get a button there that will follow them. And then you can open up and look at their X. And, oh, wait, that's just a CHILLGUY, hang on. You'd have to click right here on their X account down there. Yeah, there you go. So it's an on-chain speculator. That's the kind of account that you want to find. They're actually not followed by many people. You can see, looks like they follow what Kobe's doing pretty often. Let's see, I'm just looking to see if they have any other plays going on right now. Hyperliquid is a huge project that hasn't released yet, I believe. So yeah, a lot of alpha here looks like for such a small account, but that's just one, right? I mean, you can go back and this is the other person that found it early. And you can flip through there, try to find that alpha. It takes some time for sure. I mean, look right here. Oh, he was just reposting something from somebody else. But there was a token today called FATHA, And actually, we can look at that one too if we wanted to, but I don't know. Yeah, home of slop father. So let's just look at this really quick. All you'd have to do is copy the X handle, go back, paste this in, and check it. And here you go right here, look at that. Right before it pumped. Actually, there was a lot of smart accounts right here before it pumping. So let's just say that you already had some of these accounts in your watch list and you started getting alerts that they were following a new project. Bam. I mean, you're prepared. You can get into this thing immediately. What was this? Before, basically this is going to look a lot like a chart, right? If you were to look at the chart, and we'll look at it here in a second. But let's see, anywhere from 8:38 my time. Well, actually, I don't know. Is this my time? 8:18. Yeah, okay. So it is based on my local time. So let's just look at these first two wallets that followed it, or this first one. That was at 8:38. It was Roy Lerner. So 8:38. If we go to the chart on 8:38, and actually this did show up in my Discord. Where did it show up again? Yeah, one of our DGen wallets bought it. Yeah, there it is right there, FATHA. So I'm going to click on FATHA. I'm going to go to Nansen. I'm going to grab and by the way, all the links for Moni, for Nansen, any of this, if you're a research type person, you can get a 10% discount with Nansen with a link below in the description, or you can, get a link to go directly to get Moni in my description below as well. So I'm going to copy this. And there's free features on both of those, by the way. So if you decide not to buy, that's fine. I just want you to have the tools that I'm using. So I'm going to copy the CA. I'm going to go to gmgn.ai. This is another winner we had this morning. Okay, yeah, so Father pumped right there. Let's see, what did I say, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock? Must have been back here. Yeah, here it is, way back here. I have to go to a very small time frame on this. Well, maybe I'll stay on the minute. It's too small. This one pumps so hard, it's hard to see it. All right, so if I go back to Moni here, I just want to see again where they first started following, because I may have to go to the 7-day chart to see it. Is this the same person? Okay, this is a different person. So this is Imran Khan. They followed it the 20th, or maybe the 21st. What is that time? So this is 9:41, that's 5:41. So this would have probably been about midnight. Yeah, so the first smart money wallet followed this one around midnight on the 20th or the 21st, whichever way you want to look at it. Oh, that's crazy. They were actually following it before the token even launched, so they were ready for it. So look how early you can get the alpha there. But let's see. This is when it really started getting going. So that was 9:41, 21st of November. Yeah, so people were getting excited about the launch of it. So people were, they were ready to get the CA, and you could be that person on future ones as well. They're always happening. But just to go back to CHILLGUY really quick, and then I'll get you that play that I was going to talk about. I just want to make sure you understand how to use this and how easy it can be to use this. So here's CHILLGUY. I mean, anywhere in here, if you would have bought, you would have been good. Let me go up to a higher time frame here. Yeah, anywhere from, you would have been super early here, but anywhere in here, or even in here, you still would have made 100x or more. So let's look at how early we could have gotten in with Moni. And you can actually get in earlier on these than with Nansen. So if you're really looking to maximize your profits and your gains, this is how you would use Moni plus Nansen to keep track of both smart X accounts and smart smart wallets on chain. So if we type in CHILLGUY, and then I go to just a CHILLGUY CTO. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that either. There we go. And I'm going to go back, I think 7 days. Let's see. I'm just looking for this to flatten out. I have to go back a month, looks like. Yeah, so nobody was talking about it right here. All of a sudden on the 15th of November, the first person, or the first 2 people, which again, all you have to do is click there and you can see who it is. And then the part where it really started taking off was the 18th of November. All right, so 15th and 18th. Let's look at that on the chart. So here's the 15th. Let's see, it turns 16th there, so I'm just going to say it's somewhere in there. And then the 18th. I don't know, somewhere in there. All right, so here's the difference. I mean, either one of these is a great, I mean, you made so much money. Doesn't matter where you bought these. Let's say you bought this one here. That is a 1000x. Let's say you bought it here. That is a 54x. I don't think any of us would complain about that at all. So, you know, that's Moni. I want you to be aware that it's out there if you want that tool. And let me just show you this other play really fast. I don't know how quick I can get it out there. We make calls on our Discord, and Modest Cat is one that was called. So it's Modest for real, or Modest FRFR. We're going to look at that. And let's just see in real time, you know, this one just launched. And there you go. I mean, there's no smart followers. In fact, somebody stopped following it there. And now all of a sudden, 21st of November, 21st of November, this guy, he's a pretty good smart wallet. He's got 2 brains here. That's a pretty good account. And let's see. You can even look at their feed, you know, the main feed here as well. So it's really nice. You can see who's following it. So, you know, the first person, I mean, this thing skyrocketed here. So a lot of people are taking note of it. But this person here saw it at about 9:45, 21st of November. Let's look at the chart. I actually have to pull that up on our Discord. So I'm going to copy the CA where one of my friends here, Rodster, posted it just a little while ago. So he posted it at 8:22. Let's see what it's doing. He was extremely early on this one. 8:22. So it's about right in here, I think. Yeah, so around 400, 500K. So we're up a little bit. I mean, we're not up massive, but we are up. Pretty sure it was about right here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so he called it on this little dip, and we're up about a 2x right now. So we tell people in Discord, you know, remember to take your initials out, and then you can just write it for free. But, you know, that's up for everybody else to decide how they want to do it. I mean, this one could just now be getting started. I don't know. What else am I going to show you? Yeah, so now you've got 2, 4, 5 more people have followed it since. And remember, these are accounts that, you know, they're X accounts that Moni has curated. They know that they're good accounts to follow. You just have to do your due diligence. And once you get your army of smart X accounts set up on here, I mean, you're set. I mean, you just watch for your notifications. So let's look. I just want to show you really quick how to do the watch list. You just make a new list here on the watch list. You name it something, you create it, and then you start adding people to it. And the way that you add it is you just go on here, and if there's somebody you want to add, let me see, let me get to this thing. So if there's somebody you want to add, you just go to their, actually you could add all smarts at one point, or at one time right here. These are 194 recommended smarts. But what you do, like, let's say if it's Vitalik, I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's say if it's him, you just go on here, add to watch list, and now he's going to be added to whichever watch list you want. And we're setting this up on our Discord to where these will be fed to us, hopefully, you know, on time to where we can get in early. We want to try to find early plays as well that haven't launched yet. That's another thing we're working on. So that's how you would do that. Let's see, you can look at smart followings over a certain period of days or weeks or hours. Like we can see within the last hour, what a lot of the smart money have been doing, you know, what they've been following. And you can see the projects right here. Like you've got, I'm trying to find somebody that might be noticeable or might be memorable. I don't know, here's somebody named Fomosaurus. Top Hat AI, that's a project they followed. You can see how many smart followers there are. You usually want to find one that has a small amount because that means you're early, right? Like here's two. So you may want to look at BTC Op Fund and see, you know, we can click in there and just look at it. They don't have their CA right here, but you could go to, like, see, here's Alpha Seeker and Garbage Future. These are both influencers, alpha hunters. But you might have to go to this thing's Twitter and see if it has a CA. Looks like it doesn't have one on here. So maybe this one hasn't launched yet. But anyway, I hope that that is useful to you. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to show on it. If you have, oh, let me just show you the pricing thing. If you have the alpha version of this, and I'll show you here in a second, there is an alpha report every few days. And these are very, what do you call it? Very curated projects that they think could do well. And then here's some that they're considering calling, you know, as a curated call. So alpha is the way to go, but it's not cheap either. So it's up to you which, you know, how deep you want to dive into this. And then you also have notifications where you can set up your watch list to notify you. I'm trying to remember what options it has. New alert. So you got Telegram or Discord that you can send it to. So if you use either one of those, you can send it to yourself. Yeah, okay, I think that's pretty much all of it. But again, the link to Moni will be below if you want it. Here's the pricing. It is in crypto, so you can just, you know, connect your wallet and pay it really quickly. It does have free, you know, free things that you can just kind of test it and see if you like it first. But to get curated and raw lists to kind of filter out the things, well, raw wouldn't be filtered, but curated would. So they curate, you know, multiple projects for you to where you don't have to go looking. But raw is where you're really going to make the money. You're going to have to add your Alpha X accounts, have them ready, and then, you know, watch for plays from those accounts. But really what you're watching for is to see how many smart money are. So if you see a project that starts getting a lot of smart money activity, then that's probably one to jump into. But there's a standard, a pro, and an alpha. You can pay in ETH, Arbitrum, BNB, USDT, USDC, a lot of options there. If you go with the alpha, you also get access to their community, which is right here. So if you don't want to have to do a lot of due diligence yourself, you can follow stuff like, you know, new tokens here that are followed fast by accounts. So these are brand new these are brand new projects usually. And if you see a lot of smart money joining it within an hour, that's probably a pretty good sign that it's pumping. There's Snowdog. We just looked at it a minute ago. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different channels here that you can take advantage of. They've done a good job of setting everything up. But just understand you're going to have to put some work into this, so you have to be willing to do that. And then here's all the accounts that have followed this one recently. You can click into any of them. I mean, if you like influencers and alpha hunter type X accounts, this is perfect for you. So, you know, check out the link below. I only show you things that I use personally, and I'm starting to use this more and more because it gets us into plays early. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll talk about some other tools in the future. And I'll show you how to find early plays. That's my goal here. You don't have to buy any of this stuff. I'm just going to keep showing you how to do it for yourself if you want. But you know, just consider that some of these tools are very important if you want to maximize your research time, you know, when you jump into things. All right, talk to you soon.